Here now is Weber. Pass to Sprewell. Drives to the man. Oh, my, what a play.
How about that for a finish? Man, is he fun to watch.
The Sonics leading. Timeout, Sonics. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Peyton dishes to Shrimp. Back to Peyton. Pass to Kemp. And Kemp with the slam!
Sean Kemp, big time leader on this team, and this team really leans on him in the clutch.
Here's Weber. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. He can't get it to go.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Peyton against Johnson. Pass to Cage. That's good, and it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Well, I tell you what, this coach loves having Gary Payton run the offense. He's a pass-first point guard for sure.
Now here's Johnson to the right side. Here's Weber. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
Get used to big buckets from Weber. He's scared of nobody.
1:06 left in the 4th quarter. And here is Peyton. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Now Weber. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And now we've got the intentional foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
The ideal outcome for this trip, making every shot and padding their lead.
Timeout, Warriors. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And I think they're going to have to work really fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're in desperation mode right now. Need a quick shot and a foul.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Weber. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, he delivers ice water in those veins.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout, Warriors. Here's Sprewell. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, that's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one, that's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
And he is unable to get the second one. Johnson, the pass to Sprewell. It's hauled in by the Sonics. And they go to the intentional foul.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to a weaker shooter.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And so it's Seattle winning this one. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fertitta. Barkley outside. Johnson outside. Pass to Barkley. 6 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Johnson.
And Johnson is just a winner. Someone who wants to bury important shots.
Here's Stockton. Outside Russell. Now Bird. Stockton looking around. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Suns. Barkley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Johnson, the pass to Ceballos. Here's Klein. Johnson outside. To the inside. Here's Barkley, and then Barkley with the dunk.
These offenses have been so sharp, so focused, so dialed in, and neither one is slowing down in the late game.
If anything, I think they're gaining momentum. Both determined to run up the score as much as possible.
The Jazz call timeout. Phoenix making some changes. Marley's checked in for Green. And Danny Ainge has subbed in for Ceballos. And a switcher also for Utah. Malone's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Ainge. After the made shot from Karl Malone. Johnson with it. Picked up by Stockton. Here's Ainge. Here's Klein. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Klein with a special delivery, stepping up in the big moment.
Jazz trail by 4. Stockton outside. And Malone with the stuff.
No doubt about it. That's a big shot. Huge from Karl Malone. He's definitely a go-to guy in this league.
Pass to Barkley. Shoots over Bird. Again, Phoenix.
And that was a very close look.
Enzo Stockton will bring it up for Utah. Now here's Malone. Good on the shot. Malone's got 37.
Rising to the occasion, Malone delivering the clutch points.
To the middle, stolen by Bird. Driving to the basket. Malone dishes to Bird. Got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Humongous make right there, stepping up for his team in a big way.
That takes confidence in your game.
The Suns call time. .52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Barkley. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Utah. Corbin passes to Bird. Nice ball movement by Utah.
Hey, the game plan is real easy, folks. Get it to Malone and let the mailman deliver.
The Suns call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
A chance to tie it up right here.
They know what's at stake here, and so does their coach. They need a solid play to knock this one up. .27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Shoots from 12. A rebound by the Jazz. Then they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a four-point ball game.
And that's how you slam the door shut on a team. Steps up to the line and puts the game away.
And the Suns call time here. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt about it, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
They do have to work quickly, but it is still possible.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Suns missing. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Klein. Here's Ainge. Laces one from 3. The Jazz call timeout. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's Utah with the win. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. And so for my nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Willis against Mason. Willis, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Campbell, the pass to Oakley. Campbell with it. Outside for Starks. Oakley, a screen on Wilkins. Pass to Mason. Just 2 to shoot. At 3 off the mark. The Hawks leading by 6. Willis with it. Lewan. Campbell defending. Wilkins surveying the defense. The shot's good. Wilkins has got 10 points in the quarter.
He uses his agility to get a lot of good looks, and Wilkins has shown he's a prolific scorer.
Here's Blackman. Elo covering. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Blackman.
Rolando Blackman loves coming through in big spots. He's got to feel great about that.
Pass to Wilkins. Over Campbell. Lang, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Keeping the play alive with his effort and activity, and he can do that.
And he can do that all day.
And finished with authority. That's demoralizing for a defense.
Here's Blackman. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The assertiveness from Blackman. More than comfortable rising up to throw it down.
Wilkins in the high post. He's against Campbell. And now we've got the intentional foul. .43 seconds left in the game. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And Willis gets it to go.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 9. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
It's going to be tough. They've got to get a quick hoop and then foul right away.
I'm sure that's what they're talking about. It's their only chance. And even then, it's a distant one.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. New York calls timeout. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They are still fighting hard. That's admirable, but I think this one's just about done.
Yeah, not looking good for him. It's got to be a quick bucket, a quick foul, and see what happens.
Rivers scanning the floor. Inside, stolen by Wilkins. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
How quiet is this arena? It's like the mute button was turned on in here.
I think the fans are a bit shocked. Their squad got run out of the gym.
It's Rivers on the wing. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K sports presentation of the NBA. See you later. Here's Floyd, guarded by Jackson. And finished off by Robinson.
Simply another big night for David Robinson. This guy consistently puts up the big numbers, and when he's on, unstoppable. Boy, giving up the body to make a play right there, that's really good defense.
He read that to a T. Got there early and braced himself for the hit.
A different look now for San Antonio. Rodman, he's checked in for Cummings. Ellis comes in for Reed. And it's Del Negro in for Anderson. Here's Del Negro. Here's Floyd. Pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here's Harper. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter.
He loves the bright lights. Ron Harper doesn't shy away from the big moment here either.
Here's Floyd. A slam dunk by Robinson.
You You know, we see this a lot. Both teams running their game plans flawlessly. Players are so skilled and efficient at the offensive end.
Seems like neither of these teams can miss right now. I'm interested to see how long they're capable of keeping this up.
Here's Jackson. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Harper. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, it's crunch time here. Do or die. And they decide to go to Harper, and he proves he's up to the challenge.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
The Clippers call time. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. You wouldn't know they were down from what he was talking about. He was positive with the team. He was calm. He said he wanted to keep them focused. It's a pretty good approach, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Harper against Del Negro. Shoots from the block. The putback. It's good on the putback.
They continue to go to Harper, and Ron continues to score. What a night.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ellis, the pass to Rodman. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Trying to shut the door here. That could do it.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. And the Clippers have possession. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Harper. A rebound by the Spurs. And that's an intentional foul.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past to a weaker shooter.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And, you know, Clark, you never want to say never, but...
Yeah, you know, Kevin.
And again for 3. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth, and an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Harlan signing off. So long.
Shooting two.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Good on both. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for New York. To the inside. Here's Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Boy, this team relies on and leans into Ewing to deliver in big moments. Not letting them down there. No sirree. Patrick getting it done.
Now here's Wilkins. Laylock. He's guarded by Rivers. Clock at 6. Wilkins in the post. Covered by Smith. Shot's good by Wilkins. Wilkins has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Starts the pass to Smith. Over Wilkins. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Smith's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Interesting use of the fadeaway, but hey, it worked.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Willis. .158 left in the 4th quarter. The shot, no good. Here's Starks. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Hawks have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Outside Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
He uses his agility to get a lot of good looks, and Wilkins has shown he's a prolific scorer.
Rivers surveying the D. Outside Oakley. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ewing, good.
Ewing is a guy who can play all over the floor and does it so well, lighting it up tonight.
Here's Wilkins. Wilkins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
A leader on this team. Wilkins understands he needs to be the guy to take important shots.
Now Rivers. Down low. Here's Ewing. Off target with the jump hook.
And great challenge by the defense there to prevent the inside bucket.
44 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Augman, covered by Smith. Money!
Calm, collected, and composed. Nicely done.
Yes, he coolly got that one to drop under pressure.
The Knicks call time. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. Now, coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes this game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. "35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. The three. No good. Shot missing. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Hey, that's the right move. You can't allow them to milk the clock here.
Yeah, all they can do is send them to the line and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Way to capitalize at the charity stripe and extend the lead.
New York takes timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Look, the game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Can't make one mistake here. Have to act fast.
Here's Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Dominique Wilkins.
You know, those are the ones you want back.
That close in, you hope to make those shots.
It's the first, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And, you know, the clock is running out on them now. They just couldn't pull it together.
They've got to be disappointed for sure. Not their best effort, and because of this, it's looking pretty much over for them.
Sixteen seconds left in the fourth quarter. Trifecta! And now they foul and stop the clock. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Here's Starks. And the three off target. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. Well, that'll do it for now. You can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is And Washington has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Overton. Elo covering. Overton. Good!
Not shying away at all. Fearlessly stepping into that big shot. Wow. Beautiful.
That takes real guts. I think this whole arena was holding its breath.
Timeout, Hawks. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
A chance to tie it up right here.
They know what's at stake here, and so does their coach. They need a solid play to knock this one up.
Walker's checked in for Washington. Butler comes in for Price. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for the Hawks. To Ogman. There's the pick. Laylock. Lang. Yes!
Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam. Major athleticism on display.
And Clark, graceful too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Really, that dunk is a testament to his skill around the rim.
Washington calls timeout. Butler from outside. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Pass to Willis. Hawks passing it around. Laylock. Adams defending. 6 to shoot. To take the lead, and it's good on the way in. Willis has got the first basket here in overtime for Atlanta.
Willis a real force inside. He doesn't need to operate anywhere other than in the paint.
Butler dishes to Adams. Pass to Ellison. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Ellison's got it all tied up now for Washington.
Playing like a man possessed. You can't match his energy, then just get out of the way.
Yeah, you saw by the putback, completely locked in. They're getting the full contribution from him tonight.
And Wilkins with the stuff.
Well, I tell you what, Wilkins is athletic and cut up. Just bouncing off the contact and scoring with that weight room strength.
And Adams kicks to Butler. Pass to Adams. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Adams has got 29.
What a terrific setup. Getting the right guy the ball right when he needs it.
Outside Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
Wilkins enjoys putting on a show. His athleticism is simply unreal.
Outside Butler. Pass to Duckworth. Adams outside. It's up a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Willis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wilkins in the post. Adams on him. Wilkins, no good. Washington trailing. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What an absolutely ferocious finish. That will definitely make the highlight reel.
You know, Clark, this shows how much confidence he has in himself. Post game or blowout, he's going up with power.
I'm still amazed he'd go for that kind of a finish, honestly. Phenomenal job by Duckworth. Knowing his team needs a basket and goes out and gets it.
Pass to Wilkins. And again, another assist.
You know, the dunk was nice, but what about the fantastic screen, too?
Wasn't that fun? Creating separation, making everything else easier.
Working well together.
This is what being a great teammate is all about. You see the chemistry these two have.
Three-pointer, Butler. Wilkins pulls it in. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
He uses his agility to get a lot of good looks, and Wilkins has shown he's a prolific scorer.
Butler feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Walker. Now Butler. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Butler.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
Pass to Wilkins. Shoots over Walker. Wilkins' shot is off.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good deep.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Now here's Butler. Outside, Walker. Now here's Adams. Outside Butler. Just 4 to shoot.
You know, Augman has good size at the forward spot. Superb at getting his hand up to contest shots.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Timeout, Hawks. Timeout, Hawks. Second difference between shot clock and game clock. Walker against Wilkins. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
A leader on this team. Wilkins understands he needs to be the guy to take and field the shots.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
As big a free throw as you can make right there. Now, they need a stop to send it to OT.
And so the timeout by Wes Unseld here. Outside Butler. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Maybe nerves got the better of them there, resulting in a miscommunication. That's not what coach wants to see in a close game.
Blaylock. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll return shortly. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. Pass to Ogman. And here is Wilkins, guarded by Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Wilkins against Walker. Lang with the clock winding down. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this is what big guys like him should do, using his height to punish the D inside.
Adams outside. Again with the block.
What an emphatic denial. I think he loved knocking that one away.
Rebound by Butler.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
Here's Ellison. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside, Willis. And he comes up with the deuce. Willis has got 4 this quarter.
With the rock inside, hey, Willis has one thing on his mind. Let's go to work.
Pass to Butler. Back to Adams. To the middle. Here's Ellison.
No room for error there because he threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart. Yeah, with the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a miss slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Walker is screen on Wilkins. And it's Butler missing. The Hawks leading. Pass to Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
One of the great strengths of his game, Wilkins so strong in the air, flushing it down.
Washington calls timeout. Outside Butler. The kick out to Adams. Back to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Tries a 3. The kick out to Adams. They set the screen. Outside Butler. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 21.
Been a shootout all night. Why let up now? I say keep it going.
Why indeed? Keep going to the well and get buckets.
Now, here's Wilkins. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. To the paint. It's tipped. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Putting a little mustard mustard and spice on that slam.
He did. Well said, Clark. His guys encourage him to go up hard, and he did.
And you can see why, given that kind of finish.
Here's Butler, and here's Walker outside. That one, no good.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up on a three.
And that one drops for him.
Does he even feel the pressure? Huge get for him there.
Lewan. Adams defending. Here's Wilkins. Walker with the rebound.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Adams, the pass to Duckworth. Back to Adams. To take the lead. Rebound, Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Wilkins. And there's the and yep, another basket.
Huge bucket. They really needed that one, and he connects.
And the Bullets call timeout here. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 3. Outside Butler. From deep. Walker. He can't get that one to fall. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Hey, that's the right play. It's the smart play. You got to stop the clock.
Hoping for a missed free throw or two. Every point is crucial here.
And they go to the intentional foul. The first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Looking so composed at the free throw line. Not rushing anything, just going up there and getting the job done.
Here's Adams. Duckworth with it. Launches from deep. Misses the shot. And so the Hawks take the win. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is 1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Drexler. Count it.
No pressure at all. He's not feeling it. Unfazed, completely unfazed.
And delivers with a clutch bucket.
Here's Sprewell. Here's Weber. Money!
Get used to big buckets from Weber. He's scared of nobody.
And it's Drexler with the ball for Portland. I expect, Clark, they'll take their time here.
Yeah, every second that ticks away plays to their advantage.
Now, here's Johnson. Releases. Got it!
And when you need a huge bucket like that, you know he's your man.
Timeout, Warriors. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Porter's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Sprewell. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, that's a good play. I mean, fouling there in hopes of staying alive in this one, that's the right play.
They need every second they can get at this point. Do whatever they can to come back.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Here's Weber. Yes!
He doesn't pass up any opportunities to throw it down.
Oh, no. Once you give him space to take off, he goes for it.
Slamming it down with one hand, too. Love the ferocity.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That is how you end it. Sink them all. Don't leave any doubt.
Johnson kicks to Weber. Here's Sprewell. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just one.
His hot streak continues.
Night after night, making his presence felt offensively.
Timeout, Blazers. Here's Drexler. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Well, I think the foul was his only option to stop the clock. However, this is not a guy that you want at the line.
Yeah, he did what he had to do. You can't just hope the ball gets past a weaker shooter.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering big time at the line. They're now up 3 with not much time left on the clock. What a performance.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. Adams finds Butler. Back to Adams. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Ellison. Hits the jump hook. Ellison's got 14 points now in the second half.
In the big moments, it's all about maintaining focus and energy. And he did both that time.
Pass to Graham. Now here's Wilkins. Ellison with the rebound. And here is Adams. Butler with the ball. From the arc. Adams' shot is off. Elo outside. To the middle. Here's Wilkins, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wilkins has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Washington calls timeout.
And I'd bet right now, Coach wants to go over the turnover problem. Seems like they've been trying to force things a bit. Just need to get back into a steady rhythm. Establish the pace of the offense so they can string together a good run. Solid possessions without trying to do too much.
Kevin Duckworth is checked in for Washington. Walker comes in for Price. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Wes Unseld said to his team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Adams outside. Inside. And Willis pulls it down. Willis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. There's 1:54 left in the game. 5 on the clock. To take the lead, it goes straight through with the swish.
That shot's always going to be there. He got the midi to drop that time.
Adams taking his time here. Down low, Duckworth, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Phenomenal job by Duckworth, knowing his team needs a basket and goes out and gets it. This is why his team trusts him at the line, because they believe in his ability to hit clutch shots.
1:29 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Wilkins. The offensive rebound. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Dominique Wilkins, so dynamic and pretty cut up, too. He's excellent at scoring through contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. They stuck to their game plan, and it's paid off.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
Now, here's Adams. And that's collected by Willis. The Hawks leading. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wilkins up top. Rebounded by Duckworth.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Count it!
With everything on the line, cash money right there.
Well, if he's feeling the pressure, he's not showing it.
Timeout, Hawks. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Wilkins. Lang. It counts.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense can react.
And so the timeout by Wes Unseld here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
A chance to tie it up right here.
They know what's at stake here, and so does their coach. They need a solid play to knock this one up.
.27 seconds left in the fourth. Adams outside. Pass to Duckworth. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Just too much inside. Duckworth, a massive man.
Timeout, Hawks. Wilkins with the ball. From deep three-point land. Can't get the three to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Laylock. Adams defending from deep. And it's Dominique Wilkins with the three. Wilkins has got the first points here in the overtime period for the Hawks. To Adams. Poked loose. 5 to shoot. Here's Ellison. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
I'm trying to hold on to this lead right now.
Or even gain some separation. We'll see.
At the elbow, it's Wilkins. Shoots over Walker. And again, it's Atlanta.
More points for Wilkins. That's what he does. He's an explosive athlete and just as explosive as a scorer.
Adams outside. There's a good screen. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. So it's Washington now to the inside. Here's Duckworth. Atlanta with the rebound. Wilkins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lang can't hit that one. Washington trails by 3. Adams outside. Deflects the pass. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Ogman. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. Now Adams. This one for 3. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
So many different tricks up his sleeve. Makes him a tough matchup.
Pass to Ogman. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Way to set up the alley-oop.
Oh, the catch and flush.
If they can come all the way back, we'll remember that one.
Washington calls timeout. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Six on the shot clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Kevin Willis grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 4. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Willis a real force inside. He doesn't need to operate anywhere other than in the paint.
Here's Overton. No good from outside.
And that's the kind of shot that will get you called out in the film session. Horrible attempt. He needs to focus on taking much better attempts.
Ogden passes to Willis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Blaylock can't hit the reverse layup. For Washington, they've gotten off to a little bit of a slow start for the field in overtime. Just 2 of 6 so far.
Wow, my goodness. Big time flush.
Oh, that is extra sweet in a close one like this, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll really fire up his team.
And here we go. Washington fast break. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Adams. Adams has got 5 points now this quarter. Hawks have gotten things started superbly in overtime, hitting 5 of the...
Whoa!
I can't believe
what I
that!
just saw.
Oh, my God!
Unreal!
A leader on this team, Wilkins understands he needs to be the guy to take important shots.
Pass to Walker. Kick out to Adams. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Wilkins. A chance here, Mike, to possibly put this game away.
They have to remain focused.
Wilkins draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
A comeback is going to be really tough right here.
Well, they need points and a quick foul. It has to go perfect.
In a game this snug, this late, that level D is cash money.
I love cash money. And then you rise up for the slam. Clark, that might put this game out of reach.
Very well could.
Yeah, we'll have to see how the other side responds. They have to come up big here.
And he is unable to get the second one. And the Bullets call a timeout here. And what's their best move at this point?
This is a tricky situation. I mean, they need to get some kind of bucket to stay alive. They got to do it fast, though.
Either a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
Hey, the whole arena and anybody else watching knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Hey, that's the right play. It's the smart play. You got to stop the clock.
Hoping for a missed free throw or two. Every point is crucial here.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here is Adams. Pass to Walker. From deep three-point land. Off on that one. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg. Robinson kicks to Ellis. Fires the three. Oh, they get it back. And finished off by Robinson.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
To the paint. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Robinson. Rodman passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Incredible two-way play.
Yeah, offense and defense.
Steals lead to points. The defense doesn't have time to get set.
Now, here's Stockton. Inside, stolen by Robinson. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Rodman. Robinson down low. Humphries there. Robinson, that's good. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Spurs.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And the block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success tonight.
Now here's Ellis after the miss from Karl Malone. From downtown, and there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Cummings. Ellis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. 36 seconds left in the game. Stockton from outside. Malone controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Rodman. Ellis against Stockton. Pass to Cummings. Over Bird. The putback. Rebound, Utah. And so it's San Antonio, easily taking this one. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. Porter passes to Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
Much respect for the bounce of Drexler. I mean, this guy knows how to get up and throw it down with flair.
Johnson against Porter. Johnson outside. Pass to Owens. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Outside, Mullen. They get it back. Alexander. 2 points. That one goes.
Points they needed right there. You like the fact that he took it right to the rim.
High percentage look at an important juncture in this game.
Drexler right side. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key a play like this can be.
So both teams changing it up here. Warriors trail by 4. Mullen a screen on Porter. Pass to Sprewell. Mullen up top. Over Kersey. And the Warriors miss again.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Quickly with it. Looking on Alexander. Here's Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
This team leans on Drexler. Clyde stepping up.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Golden State Warriors. 6-point game. Drexler outside. Drexler drawing the double team. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Porter. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in.
Not coasting to victory. They're running through the tape. Run through that finish line.
That's how you do it. Keep it going through the checkered flag.
And that's an intentional foul.
Well, give them some credit for battling today. But this one's just about over.
Yeah, they're just delaying the inevitable at this point. Even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
He drops the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits. And he makes both free throws.
Tremendous poise at the line. That should put this game to bed.
So the Trailblazers win it. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by O'Neal.
One of the reasons he was the first overall pick in the draft. A big fella coming up big at a big moment.
The Bulls call timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. He likes the effort. He likes the play. He said, look, we're rolling now, guys. Let's get that momentum and keep it, and let's make the most of it to win this series. Let's see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pippen against Scott. Lets it go from 11, and it's Pippen missing. Orlando trailing here. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardaway has got 11 points here in just the second half. Now here's Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
Armstrong against Hardaway. No good on the triple. And so Jordan will bring it out for the Bulls. Grant outside. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 5 assists tonight. And so here's Orlando. A 2-point game. Check the screen on Armstrong. Pass to Anderson. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got his 4th rebound in this one. From past the arc. They grab their own miss. And Shaq with the slam.
They know the big man will knock down the shot. That's why in Shaq they trust.
Armstrong against Hardaway. Pass to Jordan. Puts it up from 12, and he gets the jumper to drop. Jordan's got 8 here in the quarter.
Loses him with the bounce and doesn't look back. What a pretty move.
52 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Scott kicks to Anderson. And it's Tisdale with the rebound. Now the Bulls with it. The lead is 2. Jordan inside. Defended by Scott.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
The Magic called timeout. Seven seconds left here in the 4th quarter. The Magic called timeout. So here's Orlando, trailing by 4. The Magic called timeout. On defense, Chicago. 4-point game. Here's Hardaway. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
With everything on the line, cash money right there.
Well, if he's feeling the pressure, he's not showing it.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
I think they'll be looking to tie it up with a big three-pointer here.
And the defense knows it, so their focus will be on the perimeter as well.
It falls! So the Bulls win it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. See you later. Here is Stockton. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Simply another big night for David Robinson. This guy consistently puts up the big numbers, and when he's on, unstoppable.
The Jazz call timeout. Ryan Russell is checked in for the Jazz. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Rodman's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down. Run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Malone. Over Robinson. Malone misses.
Close, but no good. He almost tied it up for him.
I think the pressure got to him a little there. He was maybe rushing it just a hair.
Malone against Del Negro. And here's Ellis for three. And the rebound goes to Russell. Utah trailing here. Malone, the pass to Stockton. Malone against Rodman to take the lead. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson on the wing. He's defended by Stockton.
And you can bet he's going to keep taking these shots. Even though he missed there, that's not going to shake his confidence.
Bird. Good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Simply as calm as you can be in that situation.
He's got that mentality. Doesn't shy away from big moments. Clutch basket from the worm. Out there for more than his defense and rebounding.
Stockton DIYing it, doing it yourself, giving this team a big shot in the arm.
Mike, so much is on the line here.
Crowd is locked in. I mean the entire crowd.
Rodman with a screen on Stockton. Here's Floyd. Rodman in the post. He's guarded by Russell.
They needed a hoop. It's Dale Ellis who steps into the limelight.
The Jazz call timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
I think this is where your coaching is really important, so important. They need a good play drawn up.
A chance to take the lead, drawing up a play to make it happen.
'It's Utah now. Stockton looking around. Throws it up high. Timeout Spurs. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
I think this is where your coaching is really important, so important. They need a good play drawn up.
A chance to take the lead, drawing up a play to make it happen.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Floyd. Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo! 3 of the biggest points he'll ever score in his life.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Pass to Floyd. Back to Robinson. To take the lead. Got it!
Not shying away at all. Fearlessly stepping into that big shot. Wow, beautiful.
That takes real guts. I think this whole arena was holding its breath.
Now, here is Humphries. Bird high post. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
This is where Bird shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Here's Floyd. They get it again. Robinson. Count it!
What a finish. Just powering it down.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The rest of the way, they cannot afford empty possessions.
Yeah, the clock is working against them. They may have to pick up the pace. And how about Malone coming up clutch right there? The mailman does indeed deliver.
Timeout, Spurs. Malone's checked in for Utah. Rodman, he's checked in for San Antonio. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He wants them to have an even temperament. He said, I like the energy, but don't rush. Don't force things. Let the game come to you. Kevin, it's difficult to play with everything on the line with that kind of equilibrium.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Floyd. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Pass to Robinson. Ooh, offline. The Jazz call timeout. Fires from way outside. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here's Floyd. There's a screen by Robinson. Shoots over Malone. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got the first basket here in overtime for the Spurs. Stockton up top. On the wing, Malone. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, San Antonio. Robinson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Down low. Here's Rodman. Kicks it out to Ellis. For the 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And Ellis is really a remarkably consistent shooter from deep. Nice, efficient stroke. Doesn't get any better than watching him fire from outside.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one falls for him.
As the youngest of 9 children, Malone had to be strong growing up. And that physicality is clearly translated to the basketball court.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. Ellis outside. No good with the triple.
And, you know, that shot was challenged, but even so, I'm always surprised whenever he misses.
Yeah, had the space, but not that time. There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Utah. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Russell.
In close games, you got to take the hard foul. You cannot allow dunks in close ball games.
Yeah, because you always say these easy points will kill you. Absolutely destroy you, huh?
You got to shut them down.
Oh.
And that begins with better pressure on the ball. They need some better effort defensively.
Floyd, good.
Well, I love when Floyd is attacking, looking to score whenever he can. Really phenomenal at exploiting defenses like this.
Pass to Malone. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. The Jazz called timeout. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Clock at 4. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Such a wide open look.
Usually Stockton is laser focused on creating for his teammates, but he continues now to find shots of his own in this one.
Floyd passes to Robinson. Here's Ellis. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
And here's Stockton. Now Russell. Clock at 6. Outside, Malone. A three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading by 5. Ellis the pass before. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Misses from close range.
And usually, you can count on him to convert there. The D did just enough to throw him off.
Trying to get open his bird. They get it back. Malone, good. For San Antonio, they've gotten off to a solid start in overtime on 5 of 8 shooting. To the paint. A jump hook. Robinson misses. Jazz have gone a shade under 50% from the floor here in overtime. They've hit 3 of 7.
Looking like Moses Malone out there, just dominating the glass.
He's going all out on the glass. Every time a shot goes up, he's getting the positioning he wants and hauling in the rebounds. Clutch basket from the worm. Out there for more than his defense and rebounding.
Stolen by Robinson, and he commits the intentional foul. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Trying here to put this game, Mike, out of reach.
That's why it's important to play this one smart.
first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
You never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're trying to build on your lead.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. Bird dishes to Stockton. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by Ellis.
That's a long way out there, but, you know, it's a shot he knows he can make.
Fearless and deadly.
And so the San Antonio Spurs have won the series. It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Hart. Pippen against Wilkins. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
A leader on this team. Wilkins understands he needs to be the guy to take important shots.
Pippen down low. Working on Wilkins. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
It's Wilkins on the wing. And an intentional foul right there. And the Bulls making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Pass to Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Boy, so far Wilkins has just been going off, finding plenty of ways to outwork the defense and get his points.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And who else would you turn to? Jordan comes alive when the game is on the line.
And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
The Bulls call timeout. Pass to Tisdale. A shot off that time, and that's an intentional foul. first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pippen for 3. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And he ends up missing both free throws. From deep. Here's Tisdale. The 3 ball. Pippen misses. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Floyd passes to Cummings. Here's Floyd. Pass to Robinson. Over Robinson. And he overshot that one, missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now Porter. Now here's Drexler. Reed with the block. It's Robinson high post. Porter's there to the inside. Stolen by Robinson. And here comes the break. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 7 points for Magic Johnson.
This is who this squad wants taking big shots. Johnson is up to the challenge, showing real leadership there.
Timeout, Spurs. A different look now for San Antonio. Ellis comes in for Reed. And it's Del Negro in for Cummings. And then for the Trailblazers, Dudley's checked in, and it's Williams in for Johnson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Drexler. David Robinson. Oh, look out! Look out!
And Drexler loves stepping up in these big spots because he knows his teammates are counting on him to do so.
Inside, stolen by Dudley. We've got 1:23 left in the game.
And that could be the game-changing moment, folks.
Wow, what a turn of events.
Yeah, if anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, it may have been right there.
Floyd, good.
What a gifted scorer. That's just Floyd doing his thing in the most meaningful part of the game.
And it's Drexler with the ball for the Trailblazers. Robinson pulls it in. San Antonio leading. Rodman up top. He's guarded by Williams. Down low. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Kersey with the ball. Robinson picks him up.
Humongous make right there, stepping up for his team in a big way.
That takes confidence in your game.
Here's Floyd. Kept to line. And here is Williams. Here's Drexler. Yes!
This team leans on Drexler. Clyde stepping up.
Timeout Spurs. What do you think we're going to see here?
Look, they've got more than enough time to get a basket here.
And they've got to be aggressive. The defense doesn't want to foul.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers. You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear-cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Hey, that's the right move. You can't allow them to milk the clock here.
Yeah, all they can do is send them to the line and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
That could have been the end of it. Instead, he hands them a lifeline.
Totally unintimidated by the big moment. He just gets it done.
Timeout, Blazers. Outside, Porter. Beyond the arc. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Floyd. It's Ellis on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And 11 points for Ellis.
The quick trigger of Ellis. That's why it's imperative that you stay tight on him.
Drexler passes to Douglas. Porter with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Rodman and Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far. A wide open look for Drexler. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Drexler's got 32 points.
He was all alone. Nice job baiting the D to get his man open.
Here's Floyd, guarded by Porter. Pass to Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. 30 points for Robinson.
Simply another big night for David Robinson. This guy consistently puts up the big numbers, and when he's on, unstoppable.
Now here's Porter. With it. Back to Porter. Robinson with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Spurs leading by 3. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. And a wide open look here for Ellis. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. And that one's good by Porter.
Great job by Porter to use his speed on the drive. Got to the basket quickly.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Robinson. Shoots over Dudley. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, how much fun has this game been? Come on, man. Each side putting on an offensive clinic.
I have really enjoyed it. It's incredible that they're still playing at this level.
Timeout Blazers. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. It's Porter outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Robinson's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. And here's Ellis for 3. Williams with the block.
When Williams gets those long arms up, it's over.
Ellis against Drexler.
Oh, man.
Putting some style on the jam. Drexler really rubbing it in the defense's face.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Robinson. Rebounded by Dudley.
Aggressive move. That's an easy 2 points most of the time.
Drexler with the ball. Working on Rodman.
And his team needed that one. His guys trust him to deliver.
San Antonio trailing here. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Count it.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Outside Porter. Drexler. The rebound by the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Floyd. Del Negro with the screen on Porter. Robinson against Dudley. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson down low. Off target at the rim. On the wing, Williams. Over Rodman. Williams' shot is off.
Defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in. Clutch basket from the worm. Out there for more than his defensive rebound.
Timeout, Blazers. Here's Drexler. Dudley dishes to Porter. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by David Robinson. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Here's Floyd. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Porter finds Dudley. Now Porter, there's the 3. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Timeout, Spurs. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Well, it was a must-foul situation. They were hoping for somebody not quite so good at the line.
And that's a good job from the offense to get it into his hands. They knew the foul was coming and got it to their shooter.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Pass to Keith. Hawks passing it around. Wilkins with it. Defended by Pippen. Shot's good by Wilkins.
It's pretty clear Wilkins is a talented scorer. When he gets it going, he's hard to stop.
Screen by Jordan. Kicks it out to Kerr. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 4. Laylock defended by Kerr. Wilkins. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kerr dishes to Kukoc. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass. Pippen's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
Timeout, Hawks. So for the Bulls, Tisdale, he's jacked in for Kukoc. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for Steve Kerr. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Lenny Wilkins was just reviewing his plan with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Bulls trailing. Outside, Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Over Pippen. Wilkins' shot is off.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
Now, here's Grant. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Pass to Wilkins. 1:22 left here in the 4th quarter. That one, no good. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Over Ogden. Jordan's shot is off. The Hawks trailing. Here's Ogden. Now, here's Wilkins. Here's Ogden. Money!
Now that is how you come through when it matters most.
He has ice in his veins. Biggest shot of the game, and he converts it.
The Bulls call timeout. And it's the Bulls with the ball. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Timeout, Hawks. Wilkins against Pippen. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A leader on this team. Wilkins understands he needs to be the guy to take important shots.
The Bulls call timeout. Now Armstrong. To Jordan. Over Ogden. Off the left rim and out. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Here's Wilkins. It's good!
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
The Bulls call timeout. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you missed, you might have a chance for the putback.
Here's Tisdale. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David. Wilkins up top. Defended by Jordan. To tie it up. Wilkins. It's good on the putback.
Clawing their way back in it to even the score.
Incredible fortitude to bounce back like this. I think we're setting up for an awesome finish.
Now here's Jordan. Shoots from the elbow. And the jumper is good. Jordan's got 24 points.
This guy, Michael Jordan, he's pretty good in the clutch, fellas.
They set the pick. Here's Wilkins. Oh, man!
There are very few guys in this league who make dunking a true art form. Neek is one of those guys.
Now, here's Jordan. Lets it go with a three. Here's Tisdale. Got a hand on it. Elo against Kukoc. Wilkins dishes to Elo. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lang, there's the double team with Pippen. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense. And that, to me,
finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up. Well, Jordan has been fantastic.
Willis with a screen on Armstrong. Elo the pass to Wilkins. Four on the shot clock. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. The Bulls call timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
I think you attack the rim here. Get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
Stolen, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Timeout, Hawks. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team. This is Kevin Harlan. Drexler outside. Six to shoot. From deep three-point land. A rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Cummings passes to 4. Robinson against Robinson. Robinson with the block. Here's Kersey. Oh, wow! And he dunks it down.
A solid athlete. Once Kersey gets an angle he likes inside, he looks to dunk it.
Timeout, Spurs. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Dudley's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Rodman, he's checked in for Cummings. Ellis comes in for Reed. And it's Del Negro in for Anderson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs head coach go over the game plan during the timeout. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Floyd. And it's Portland with the rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Drexler inside. He's guarded by Ellis. Drexler passes to Kersey. Now here's Drexler. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 5 rebounds tonight. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Robinson. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
Robinson sets a screen for Porter. And here's Curson, who's guarded by Ellis. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Floyd passes to Robinson.
And this is simple for Robinson. When given ideal positioning inside, he's ready to finish with strength.
Outside Porter. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Kersey. Fires the 3. And it's Floyd with the rebound. Now Rodman. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Del Negro. The three-pointer no good. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, in our Pippen with it. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The hustle points from Pippen. His activity level is tremendous.
Johnson, the pass to Dudley. Kukoc grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Pippen. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Banked in off the glass. Pippen's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, there are only a few guys that you can really trust taking that shot. Pippen is one of those guys.
Johnson, the pass to Kersey. Now, here's Drexler. Over Armstrong. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Drexler's got 38 points.
There is no time to rest when you're guarding Drexler. He's in constant motion, always looking for creases in the defense.
The Bulls call timeout. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Kukoc. Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Porter comes in for Magic Johnson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Tisdale. Shoots over Dudley. Tisdale, no good. And here are the Trailblazers. Here's Porter. Count that one. And it's a 9-point Portland lead.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
Armstrong against Porter. Pass to Jordan. And here's Armstrong. Misses the three. Outside Porter. And that's it, folks. The Portland Trailblazers have won it all. Wow. Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But all full credit to the visitors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even if they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, that does not take anything away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season. you.